My name is Gertrude from Blantyre City Council. I'm councillor for Namani Ward. I am so privileged to be part of the 4th edition of Africa School of Decentralization training, which was happening here in Cape Town, South Africa. And I just want to give a reflection on our training. It has been very enriching because we have people from 15 countries, African countries, and cutting across from all levels of government, as well as from different NGOs. So we shared best practices and challenges of our countries, and we have learned about human rights and decentralization. That was the theme for this 4th edition, and I'm glad to say that I've had a best learning experience. And going back to my country, I'll go back with, I'm going back with I'm more knowledgeable about the issues of how decentralization affects human rights and how local governments can play their role to realization of people's human rights. And also we've learned about participative democracy, how it's important to include all stakeholders when formulating our policies at local level so that we have maximum effect to provide the solutions that our areas need. So we looked at basic services, the Africa Charter, and participatory democracy, local government financing, and how it's important, like for example in South Africa they have an integrated development plan from local government, provincial government to national government. So all levels of government, they are talking and they plan together collectively. So this is what I'll take back home. And the role of courts, we learned about the importance of having Chapter 9 institutions. Like in South Africa, they have Human Rights Commission. This is a commission also we have in Malawi. And we learned in depth about their role, how they can hold governments, local governments accountable to the realization of human rights, and how they use the courts, the court systems to uphold, to promote, to fulfill the human rights of each and every citizen. We also learned how we can formulate our country reports in line with the legal frameworks, and also whether our countries are signatories to the international charters like the Africa Charter on decentralization, and what are the main issues to do with realization of basic services, provision of basic services at the local level. That is the service, the right to water, food, housing, and education. We have learned so much that I'll take back home that we need to also update some of our bylaws, some of our laws at local level that are outdated. Because most laws, we inherited them in the 60s before the colonization, and we need to relook into those laws so that they can be in line with the needs of the people. And we looked at the children's rights of people who are marginalized, the women, people with disabilities, and also how important it is to not criminalize poverty, because we find that in our cities we have people that are street vendors, the hawkers, the migrants who are barely getting by. So when the city councils are trying to enforce the bylaws, we need also to have a human touch, because those people also have got human rights. So all in all, I just want to say thank you to the organizers, Africa School of Decentralization, Dula Oma Institute, Local Public Sector Alliance, University of Western Cape, and Addis Ababa University for organizing this course and co-sponsoring our participation. And I want to encourage everyone who is in the decentralization space, this is a course not to miss, because there's a lot, and also the course is examinable. So at the end of the 2 week, we get to write exams. So I just want to encourage and everybody to say this is one of the institutions in Africa that is making a difference, to leave a mark and to make the changes that we need to practically implement at local government level and to promote decentralization in Africa. Thank you very much.